Hi, I'm Fernando Lopez, and I'm the writer-director of Novena, screening at NFFTY 2022.
Hi, my name is Neeraja Raj. I'm the director of Meow Or Never, screening at NFFTY 2022.
So yeah, Neeraja, what is the best advice you've received related to filmmaking?
I think it always gets harder before it gets easier is a good advice that I learned from my tutor, Robert Bradbook, at the NFTS, which is the National Film and Television School in the UK, which is where I made my film, Meow Or Never. And while I was making it, I felt like there were a lot of ups and downs, a lot of downs, I would say, where I'd be literally like crying, like, I don't know what I'm doing with this film. The script is a mess, it's just, and then I feel like when I finished the film, I was just happy that I've made a film, it's done now, it's completed. And I did not expect like the amount of success that came about because of the film. I did not realize that people would relate to it so much, and it felt so. It's like all that, all those tears of blood, sweat, and tears that I went through while making the film. It's all worth it in the end, to know that it's touched people and it's made people, enjoy it so much.
Yeah, well, I'm not surprised at all that people have been receiving it so well.
Yeah.
Because I was completely floored and blown away by it. And I think that's such a great point that like people don't really see the back end of like all the work that really goes into like making a film or a short film. And like just they receive the end product, but like they don't know how much like dedication and like constant like falling and picking yourself back up goes into that. But it's great.
Do you have was it
yeah, same for me. I feel like I personally dealt with like a lot of imposter syndrome, like for years as I was in school, and I always felt like I needed to wait for like validation to kind of give myself the green light. But I feel like when you really believe in the story and you have people supporting you, then that's really like the push that every filmmaker needs.
Yeah. 100%. Okay, my question is, what is a piece of advice you would give your younger self?
That's a great question. Yeah, I feel like as a creative, I'm always trying to tap into my younger self and like my inner child, and really the work that I do now is really to kind of like heal that inner child, but also like to make that inner child proud. And I think a piece of advice I would give my younger self is to really just trust in my voice and know that my voice is needed, and to not forget that. Yeah.
That's amazing. Do you think you still tell yourself that now?
It's like a constant reminder. Like you were saying, like filmmaking is just like an uphill battle. So it's like every single day, it's like one of the things that's on my mind is just like, all right, what am I doing to keep that goal, moving forward, and to keep developing my voice. And I feel like that's just a lifelong relationship I have with myself as a filmmaker, and I'm sure you can relate to that.
Yeah, 100%. Like I feel like, I don't know, that what you said about keeping your inner child alive, I think that's, you can see a lot of that in Meow Or Never, where it's just like me having fun with these characters, and just animating is a lot of fun, but it's also like you being stuck in a dark room with like hot lights on you on the set, and it's just you and the puppets, and you're just like moving the character frame by frame. It's cathartic in a sense when you're in the flow of it and you're animating and you're seeing the characters move. It's beautiful, but I feel like when you do that for like months on end, it's it can be taxing. Yeah.
I think that's why it's probably like important to like just like how do you stay afloat with that, like, or like what kind of like do you check in with yourself, do you do a little self-care, or like how do you like keep that motivation, and like do you take like to keep yourself going with the project like that? Because I can only imagine like that, like all the time that goes into like something like stop motion. It's just insane. Like, I couldn't do it, but like like props to you.
I have to say, I think it's my friends that pull me through it. I had like this amazing friend Moon who would come by and like bring dinner. Like he would cook dinner, he would bring dinner, and I'd be in set, and I would just like take like little breaks, like go out. And yeah, I think even for my film, like Meow Or Never, I feel like I made it as a love letter to my friends. I mean, how many of us like discuss our friendships in the same generous way that we discuss their romantic counterparts? Like, it's I feel like we need
more friend love.
Yeah, we
like
need more
let's go.
friend love. We need more films talking about like friendships and
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Beautiful. I guess my next question is, what was the first project that made you fall in love with filmmaking?
I'm gonna say Meow Or Never.
Yes.
I put so much of effort and love and passion into that film, and getting like all the other students who worked on it with me, like the editor, the producer, the sound designer, composer, everyone. They really pulled their weight, and they really brought the film to life. Like, I don't think this is a film that I could have done solely on my own, and it would be a very different film if I had done it on my own. And I feel like I never expected it to be so beautiful, and that I was so proud of it when it was completed. And it's all thanks to like my amazing crew and cast, and I have so much appreciation for them, honestly. How about
you should be proud though. Like it's amazing.
Thank you.
I guess I would say Novena was my first real kind of like directorial debut, and as well as like I wrote it, and it really was kind of like proof to myself that I'm capable of doing this, and that my voice is probably stronger than I think, but like you said, it's like I'm nothing without community. And like the film was made entirely funded through community support, and that's just like there can be no like real authentic art, I feel like, without that kind of like relationship, across between other humans.